Shane Dawson fucked his cat, and I said it first, alright? Fuck you, Alex, you little shit, with your early upload. I said it first, and I'm not hearing any differently, okay? It was my idea, I came up with it. And yes, we'll get to the shirt, okay? I know, it's shit. Right, so basically, if you hadn't heard the news, on an old podcast, Shane Dawson said he fucked his cat. And now he's come out and said, oh, it was a joke. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if it was. And you know what? Even if it was, I don't care. It's funnier to say he fucked his cat. Right, onto the shirt. So I've decided there aren't enough ways for you guys to bully me in the comments, so I thought I'd add an extra one. I mean, I look like I work at the fucking car phone warehouse, don't I? And just before we do talk about Shane Dawson shagging his cat, if you are new around here and you do enjoy this video, I do daily uploads on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. Leave a like on the video, it helps me out a lot, and at the end of every video, I'll read out my favourite comment from last video, so stick around to the end to see if it was you, and leave your comment down below so you can feature in the next one. Alright, let's go. Right, so I think the best place to start will be playing the clip of Shane Dawson saying he shagged his cat. I mean, personally, I think it's pretty good evidence against him.
The things I've done to my poor animals, they will never love me.
Straight away. How much stuff has he done? How deep does the story go? I reckon there's room for a new conspiracy theory series here, Shane. How many animals has Shane Dawson shagged?
I've done terrible things. I used to...
Oh, no. I don't know if you want to go there, Shane. What'd you do?
One time, I laid my cat down on her back.
Are you going to get arrested for this?
I don't know. No.
Think about it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh dear. I mean, we'll look at Shane's defense in a minute, but like, he was pretty much saying it was a joke. Doesn't really sound like a joke, does it? Whoever he's talking to on the podcast is seriously worried about him getting arrested for saying this. And he's not sure if he will get arrested for saying it, so it's a bit dodgy.
I didn't penetrate.
Oh, he didn't penetrate. Oh, it's okay then. Yeah, just dick slap your cat, mate. As long as you don't penetrate, it's fine.
I laid the cat down on her back, and then I
penetrate.
moved her little chicken legs, like, you know, spread open or whatever.
Oh, the detail. This man, it's like the Ted Bundy tapes, isn't it? I mean, I've never seen it, but I assume it's something along these lines, you know? That's the thing, he said it was a skit, right? I feel like if you hadn't laid a cat on its back and spread its legs, you wouldn't even know they looked like chicken legs. Like, I would never even think of that phrase if I was talking about a cat's legs. Not really sure why I would be talking about a cat's legs in the first place. It is so creepy the way he said it, though. I moved its little chicken legs apart. Oh. Another thing, why the fuck did he say it on a podcast? Like, and even if it is a joke, surely you realise that can be taken out of context. Like, he's saying it in a pretty serious voice. A pretty serious tone, you know? It doesn't sound like a joke.
I was like, if I just, like, hump, but, like, on her tummy, like, that's not weird.
Well, it is, isn't it? You're still humping a cat. But what I don't get is, why didn't the cat, like, start freaking out? If I try pick my cat up and take him downstairs because he's being a fucking pain in the arse, he starts freaking out, trying to take my eyeballs out. Maybe it was Shane Dawson's old cat and it's freaking out because he thinks I'm going to try stick my dick up its bum or something.
Whatever, and then I humped it, and it kept going, I came all over the cat.
You came all over a cat? It's what we like to do on our Saturdays. Fuck me. It is just like, the way you're saying it is just not a joke. You know what I mean? Like, he did do this. I'm convinced.
No, you did not.
It was like my first sexual experience.
No
I was also
way.
like 19. So.
He was 19. I'm not even 19 yet, and I know you don't shag animals. It's fucking odd, mate. The thing is, as well, he said it was a skit, but his friends' reactions, like, they're real. You know, like, they are very real.
I never did anything crazy like that.
Maybe that's...
He never did anything crazy like that to his dog. What the fuck has he done to his dog? Yeah, just stuck a pinky up its bum. Nothing weird to my dog. Right, so that was the clip. I mean, that's pretty strong evidence that he fucked a cat. Let's look at Shane's defense, shall we? First thing I want to point out is the appalling grammar from Shane Dawson. Almost like he wrote the paragraph in a bit of a hurry. I didn't fuck my cat.
Bullshit.
I didn't come on my cat.
Bullshit.
I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat.
Bullshit.
I've never done anything weird with my cats.
Bullshit.
I promised myself I wasn't going to make apology videos after last year's thing. Oh, fuck's sake. What did he do last year? Like, suck off a badger or something? Stuffed a caterpillar up his bum. So I'm just trying to be as short and honest as possible. Yeah, I'll buy that. He must be quite short if he has to resort to fucking a cat. I've apologised many times for all the dumb shit I've said in videos and podcasts over the years. I've learned my lesson over and over again, and I'm more confident now in my ability to be entertaining by just being myself and not being shocking for laughs. Did he receive any laughs from that cat joke. Not really. You know, it almost makes it seem like it's not a joke at all. That story was fake and was based on a dumb, awful sketch idea I had years ago. Yeah, pretty funny sketch that. Humping your cat and then spunking all over its face. The thing is, he says that, but it's just bollocks, isn't it? Like, what do you mean it was based off some sketch idea you had? So you had a sketch idea to hump a cat and come all over its face, and then instead of doing the sketch, you decided to tell the story like you actually did it on a podcast. Logical thinking. I'm not gonna lie, so far it seems like absolute bollocks from him. So he's saying he never made it, thank God, and when the opportunity came up for a funny moment in the podcast, I told it as if it was a real story, which was disgusting and very, very dumb. My goal with the podcast and with my videos years ago was to tell shocking stories that would make people laugh and scream, "No you didn't," and think I was so crazy. It's embarrassing and I fucking hate myself for it. Oh my God, you're so crazy, man. You spunked all over your cat? No way! Now that I'm making stuff I love, I'm being myself and it feels so much better. And I finally feel I'm putting stuff out into the world that means something. What, calling Jake Paul a sociopath and saying Chuck E. Cheese reused their pizzas? Ooh. Yeah, fuck off, Mother Teresa. Shane Dawson came up with a theory about pizza. I'm not saying I hate everything I've made over the years. There's so many things I'm proud of, but all my offensive jokes, over-the-top stories and insensitive jokes are something that still haunt me. You'd think he'd killed someone or something, wouldn't you? I mean, if I shagged a cat at 19, that would haunt me. But if I told a joke about shagging a cat at 19, that wouldn't really haunt me. Which again is kind of making me think he did actually fuck his cat. Like, if it was actually a joke, you just wouldn't care, would you? And something I've had to be faced with every day on the internet. It never gets easier. I joked about shagging a cat. I'm sorry for what I said about my cat. I'm sorry for what I said about anything or anyone that was offensive. Don't be. I'm not offended by you saying you shagged your cat. I think it's fucking hilarious, to be honest. You should apologise for every offensive joke you make. I mean, offence is completely subjective. Every joke you make is going to offend someone. Why people are calling you out for this one is because it really doesn't seem like a joke. I think you actually did shag your cat. I'm sorry for being someone who thought being super offensive and shocking all the time was funny. I'm sorry for my past, but I'm ready to make it right and... yeah, makes sense. Like, he's sort of trying to make it seem like people are getting offended by this joke he made. Like, by saying people were offended by his joke, he's trying to, like, skip over the discussion on whether it was a joke in the first place at all. He's trying to concrete the fact that it was a joke by kind of like skipping straight onto the discussion to whether it was an offensive joke or not. But again, I'm still not sure if it was a joke. I think he generally came on his cat. Also, when this controversy just started kicking off, he also happened to get engaged to his boyfriend. Now, it's more than... oh, fuck me, I just yawned and I'm crying. It's not the wedding, I promise. Now, that could just be a complete coincidence, but at the same time, if you had a lot of, like, negative controversy coming your way, what's the first thing you do? Try and distract everyone with something else. I just think it's a bit iffy. Alright, so that's my view on the whole situation. I hope you did enjoy that. Just before we go, it's time for my favourite comment from last video. So my favourite comment comes from Charlie WXM97 Wales, who says, "You remind me of Russell Howard." What, is that because of my dodgy eye? Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy that. If you did, subscribe with notifications on, leave a like on the video and leave your comment down below so you can feature in the next one, and I will see you tomorrow.